Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you all are doing great. I want to do a quick little overview of this sketch coloring book. I got it from the Dollar Tree. It says suitable for water paint, aqua markers, and aquarelle pencils. I guess color pencil, watercolor pencils. I'm not quite sure. It's called Sketch Coloring Book. It has 12 pages in it, and it's 250 GMs or MZs. It comes from Deco Time or Deco Time Crafts and Nam Creative. It says it's made in Georgia. Uh, Not they it made in the company's in Georgia, but this was made in China. So the pieces in this coloring book are pretty thick, I guess you could say. You get 12. So I thought we could look through this and watercolor a project, I suppose. Y'all, I don't know what's going on with me and watercoloring and painting and all this other stuff, but I thought it'd be really cool to try it out. This giraffe is speaking to me. Also, this herd, are giraffes called herds? Let's find out. And let's get into this watercolor. Okay, so let's just go over something real quick. Giraffes are not a herd, although they can be called a herd. You're getting educated today, okay? Thank Google. Um, but when they're standing still, they're considered a tower, and when they're moving, they're considered a journey. I believe that these giraffes were drawn or whatever however they got on this paper, were done in somewhat of motion. Their legs look like they're bent and they're walking, but they look like they lollygagging. And I want to use this for the 52 weeks of color inspiration. So you're seeing this Monday, and I'm doing this Saturday for tomorrow, which is Sunday. So I feel like this is the dad. Maybe the dad goes and scouts ahead of time. I'm not trying to get into what the animals do, but nonetheless, I need to put something underneath this. Before we get into this, can I tell you? I saw these at the Dollar Tree. They're not in a huge stack. They were just like randomly put there. I don't know what was going on with the stocker or how they had this display. So they may have a bunch more of these, but I don't really know if that's a thing or not. I appreciate this right here. You don't know how excited left-handed people when they see those kinds of things. They're like, "Oh, I don't have to worry about ink getting on my hand. Oh, I don't have to worry about being quote unquote awkward." It's a very good feeling. And if you don't have any left-handed friends, I am telling you, as a left-handed person, this at the top is so welcoming, so very, very much so welcoming. Um, yeah. So anyway, we're going to use these Artist Loft watercolor necessities. I grabbed some for myself and my son a while back, I believe. We're going to just use orange and brown. So they have an orange, and then we're going to just use brown and green. This is the zebra that we are basing off our colors. So in my mind, this is orange, orangey brown. You can do it whatever color you want. We can make them purple, really. And so this looks uh, orangey to me as well. Orangey brown. So that's why I pulled out medium brown, light brown, orange, ivory. Now this ivory, I'm hoping is peach colored. But let's go with something I know is legit a color. That's gonna be this grass. So in my head, what I am going to attempt to do, not pull off the inevitable. We're gonna take this colors and we're gonna color it in, and then at the end we're gonna take my water brush and just stroke over it. I feel like that's the best option for me to do. I don't know about you, but anyway, I hope that your day is going well. My day is okay. I have a lot I need to get done today. No, no, no. I have nothing to get done today. I want to do a lot today. I want to clean out my kitchen area, have a walkway that's blocked with a bunch of junk. So when I get in there and just go to town and throw a bunch of stuff away, I have been contemplating getting rid of my mug collection. As I bought a frog mug May, and I didn't show y'all. I got it from. I'm gonna use light brown right here. I got it from Ross. I feel like they're in the Sahara or something. Then this might be less green, more brown. Okay, so now I want to color in their shapes. Now this is sketchy, right? This is sketched out, which I love. I love finding sketchbooks that are actually coloring books. I feel like we could do so much with this. And I am pretty sure that giraffe, I don't know, I think they have like an orangey brownish color. But it's my imagination and I'm going to use it how I want to use it. Yeah? Yeah. Also, I think we won't see it today, but in my head, I feel like if it doesn't come out right, I could go over with some markers or something. Or, yeah, like permanent markers maybe. Or water based markers. I don't have my watercolor markers with me right now. I would have to actually look for them. You know how I feel about color pencils. It takes a long time to put the pigment down, but I'm excited because I don't think I've watercolored this way in a long time. And what do I mean by this way? I mean, I want to um, put the color down and then color on top of it with the watercolor thing. What I've done in the past, I've dipped my brush, my pencil in watercolor and colored like that, and that's okay. I think this paper is. I'm worried. It's thin. It's thin. It's not as thick as I have touched watercoloring before. I also want to do some watercolor stamping. So that's going to be fun. Fun. How cool is it that you got two videos on the 15th, right? Two collab videos fall on the same day. Why she buy that? And 52 weeks of collaboration? Always a fun time to do those projects. I haven't did the 52 the why she buy that one yet. I'll probably do it after this one because the day is Saturday. Tomorrow's the 15th, but you're sitting on the 16th, like I said. I don't know. You're seeing this video on the 16th, but you see the end result. Well, if you're tracking, you saw the end result of this project yesterday. Technology, time travel. Is it a thing? Meh, I don't know. I think I will pull out the blue though and maybe do some skies. I love the color blue. And if you've not noticed, I will incorporate that in just about any project possible, won't I? I guess we could draw a tree if I had a pencil over here on my desk. I'm looking to see. But my son will see me with a pencil. He'll be like, "Can I borrow your pencil?" I'm like, "You have so many pencils and you want my only pencil." He's like, "Yeah." He has no mercy either. He's shameless. Shameless. My hand hurts. Yeah, so I chose to do this because I feel like this is a group of giraffes and maybe this is a family. Maybe the dad is taking the younger giraffes out on a walk and then getting ready to go and do something. I used to watch a lot of nature stuff. This one show devastated me. It was about the wilds and how when you're not with your herd, bad things can happen. And I want to say it was a baby zebra that had got mixed up with the giraffe some kind of way. And the giraffes killed it. Or it was a baby giraffe that got, no, it was a baby zebra. I want to say it was a baby zebra and the giraffes killed it. Or it was a baby giraffe and the zebras killed it. And I was just like, it was so. I am very much a crybaby when it comes to animals and things like that. More than I am now, but I still feel, if you are into animals, you probably like, no, that's a mom and that's the ladies and they go out hunting for food and the guys stay back. In my story is this is a daddy taking his kids out for a walk, okay? Just so you know. Don't ruin it for me. Uh I don't know which one is true, but that is the story that was sticking to. Oh my goodness. Please. Just don't ruin it for me. Actually, I think that I want to give it a watercolor look. So, I'm nervous about that. And what do I mean by give it a watercolor look? I think I want the colors to bleed off and look like I didn't know what I was doing. Just in case it doesn't look good, we can say, oh, yeah, it was purposefully done like that. Does that make sense? If not, it's okay. I amuse myself sometimes. So now I'm just going to color over their skin with this ivory. Do we need to do a watercolor? I mean, this is fine. Yes, we pulled out these watercolor pencils. I had to go get water. We getting it. This one just looks so like annoyed the way they drew it. It's kind of like, or however they got it. It looks like I am tired of these two. Maybe these two are talkers. Maybe they're out for a boys' night out. I don't know. This is for Father's Day, so we're making it about one of these is a guy and he is the father. I don't care if he the father. And they could look different. This one could look different because it's a little bit distantly drawn in comparison to this one. They could all be the same height. I don't think so, but yeah. I do think that this is like the dad and it's a family outing and maybe mom's yelling at the kid, "Hurry up, Rodney, keep up." I don't know. Whenever I watch artists, true artists, draw in color, I always feel a bit nervous, anxious, happy, excited, all the emotions that I go through when I learn some of their techniques that they are sharing with us. And then I'm like, when I come back and try it, I haven't watched anyone watercolor recently, but when I come back to a project, I always want it to be vibrant. So I feel like this is kind of dull right now, but I really want to go back over it with something to make the orange look more crisp. But then I'm like, no, I just said I want this page to look semi washed out, and I don't know if that is something that I care to do, have the colors like super pop, because I do feel like I want the orange to be very vibrant. And then again, these are Michael's discount color pencils. These probably cost $5. The Artist Loft Necessities. These are not artist quality, in my opinion. They're not. I don't think they're sold as. I mean, you could probably get some artist color pencils for $5 from somewhere, but I don't think they are artist quality or the caliber of an artist watercolor pencil, if that makes sense. So, me wanting to see the orange pop, I would probably have to do things like I just went over this one spot very heavily, because when I put the water on the paper, I want to see if it's going to give me what I'm looking for. And if so, I guess we could just come back over it if we wanted to. Uh, While the paper was semi wet, because I feel like this paper is thin, very, very thin. This brown is too brown, too dark for what I'm going for. I feel like maybe if I was going to make their spots brown, it would be great, but it's not what I'm particularly aiming at for my project, at least. Have you seen these books if you go to the Dollar Tree? Have you seen these books at the Dollar Tree? Were you tempted to get them and you didn't? I have to be careful with the Dollar Tree because it's a dollar and a quarter now. So I always, besides some things that I think is a great deal at the Dollar Tree, there's a few things that I've purchased from the Dollar Tree. I'm like, this is a good deal for a dollar and a quarter. Versus other things, I'm like, they are out of their mind. They want me to pay a dollar and a quarter for that? I'm not doing it. All right. So I'm gonna get my water brush. I think it's still water in here. Let's see. Yep, it's still water. A little bit. Let me get some water in here. All right. As I suspected, I don't even think this is the right thing, just so y'all know, but I'm going to keep it. As I suspected, the colors are still just kind of lackluster. And that could do with the operator of the colors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this lid back on this thing. And then I'm going to take this, because it's wet, and I'm going to color over some of these spots again. Because these are watercolor pencils, so they should not be, it should not be a hassle for us to pick up some of the water and color over the spots. Okay. I should have just did this in the first place. Look at that. It's so, can you tell the difference? It's so vibrant now, of course, and I might be a little bit biased on the vibrancy piece because I want it to be like that. So I'm going to put this to the side, come back over here, and I'm just going to, yeah, this is not even a paintbrush. So keep that in mind. This is just a water brush. But it said it was good with watercolors. So we're going to see. I'm going to go back in here and clean this up so I can be proud of it. I think I can salvage it. I mean, it's not ugly by any means. It's just three giraffes, two colors on them. I mean, it can't go that bad, you know? All right, let's get in here and color it. And I don't think I want to color all of the spots, their pattern again. Just some of them that look a little bit lacking. Okay, all right. We're not finished. Don't worry. We're not finished. I'm not finished at least. Oh, why did I stick that in there? That was not the smartest thing to do. All right. Then we're going to come over here with this one. And now I'm going to draw a tree. Because I can draw trees, remember? We've taken this to a whole different level of happy. Believe me when I say this gives me so much joy. Okay, okay. Now, just adding some quote unquote texture to my coloring. No apples will be in this tree though, just so you know. Sometimes the Dollar Tree has project products that you never would expect them to have, and then sometimes they have a bunch of junk, random junk, right? Like pencils and pens, you expect for them to have, but you may not expect for them to have a specific brand. Like they have one pencil pen there that writes very smoothly, um, very smooth, and I'm always like, ooh. My mom was very much so into pens, very much so. She like this pen writes good, and back in the day when you would go into office, like the light bill. I think the gas was Intex in Houston. Different companies, like go to the bank and sign your name. The pens were always so nice. And you're like, oh, this is a nice pen. And usually the person's like, keep it. We got a whole bunch. I don't think they do that anymore, but they could. So let's come over here and blot this up. And now I'm going to draw a watering hole because we're here now, and why the heck not? So maybe he's going to hang out with the guys, the fellas. I don't think so, but and I'm gonna dip this blue as well, just so when I use my water brush thingy, I won't have to use so much of the pencil like I did before. Again, I know nothing about watercoloring except for if you have water and you have a pencil or something that says it's a watercolor, you could use water to make it activate, and that's what we're doing, okay? We're having fun. I had green left on it, so maybe, the hippos was in there blowing bubbles. And even though the head wasn't underwater. Have you seen those cartoons, like a few of the movies that have where the animals in the water making bubbles? Have you seen This Is Real, the snow monkeys? Oh my goodness. Snow monkeys are so adorable. What they say, adorbs. Adorbs. I'm going to get a darker blue. This one is called dark blue, and this one is called ocean blue. And we're going to just come over here and fill in these edges with the dark blue. And then I'm going to take a darker green color and come back in here and make the water look a little bit grungy, I guess. Grungy may not be the best word, but we're using olive. That's a lot of water. I think I'm going to just use this pencil and rub it in like that. Yep. I want to kind of hide the lines. So I'm over here just making a mess at this point. Okay. And I'm blotting it because I don't trust the paper. It says it's watercolor, but I don't really trust it. So now I'm just going to sketch out, sketch out the sky. And then I am going to do that. I still have green on this thing. That's okay. We'll fix it. That, I mean, it can be fixed. That can be fixed, darlings. Then I'm going to take this orange and I'm going to come back in. And this is what I was talking about earlier about wanting it to pop. You can see some of it is popping and some of it is not popping. And I think the next time we do watercoloring projects, maybe I'll do a little bit more research on how to make them look the way I want them to look. I'm totally satisfied with this image. The sky is a little bit rough. That's okay. I think I'm going to try to fix that offline. I don't know how, but maybe I'll fix it offline. So you can just definitely tell the different pops in it, and I like that. And then I had told y'all I could make a mean bird, and I never showed you how mean my bird could be. Let me show you real quick. That is a mean bird. If you have never made a flock of birds by using the V, I don't know. Did you color in school? Cause this bird right here is top notch, top tier, top tier birds. Anyway, I hope that y'all enjoyed the journey that we just took. I want to say thank you for watching. Until next time, happy crafting.